Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another Spiderman TAS review and I hope you enjoy. The episode opens with Daredevil saving Spidey's life and getting out of the blown up building. Doing so, Spider-Man gives Daredevil the disc to prove that Peter Parker is innocent, and this starts a team up between Spider-Man and the Daredevil. Since Spider-Man has the disc, Kingpin decides that the only way to save his son and himself from being exposed for really selling secrets to terrorists is to kidnap Peter Parker and kill him. He will probably be visiting his aunt in the hospital. While sneaking around, Peter bumps into Mary Jane at the hospital, and together they dress up as doctors to fool the guards and see Aunt May, which makes her happy, making her healthier. During all this, there's obviously still something romantic between these two. But the chameleon, disguised as Anna Watson, tricks Peter and MJ into lowering them down to his car and kidnapping them. Richard Fisk is going to murder Peter and MJ to keep himself clean and continue to have Parker framed. Daredevil returns and saves Peter Parker, then Spider-Man and Daredevil have the Chameleon, Richard Fisk, and the Kingpin to fight against, which has the best part of the whole two-parter. The most unique thing is that Detective Terry Lee is seen doing a lot of detective work here, like she did back in episode 5, to clear Peter Parker and arrest Richard Fisk. It all leads to an awesome shootout between the NYPD and Kingpin's goons. The Kingpin is very stressed in this episode and decides to calm down by enlightening Alistair Smythe on his origin. Yes, like last part where we got Daredevil's origin, here we get the Kingpin's, and they both have daddy issues. Kingpin talks about how he grew up a very fat kid and was laughed at because of that. His father was a gangster and Fisk accidentally kept getting in the way. When they were older and went on a robbery together, his dad left him there to get caught hanging on a ladder since he couldn't pull himself up. His dad quotes saying sacrifices must be made. That line comes up 2 more times in the episode. In prison, Whistling Fisk trained and learned all he needed to do to become the kingpin of crime, but one loose end, his father remained, so he got his revenge by killing him. There's a whole father aspect here between the present with Wilson Fisk and his son compared to him and his own dad, and when Kingpin and Daredevil fight, they are both adrenalized by the memories of their father's failures. Daredevil is so cool on this show and makes every scene he's intense, and I am interested in what a Daredevil TV show would have been like with this type of Daredevil. Rewatching this episode and having 2020 vision really makes me wish we saw season 6, where Richard took over as the new head of crime as the Rose, and maybe even got revenge on his own father. The jokes in this episode were super funny as well, like all the fat jokes against Kingpin. Daredevil dimes out Kingpin's identity as Wilson Fisk to Spider-Man, while Fisk leaves his son to rot in prison. In anger and at the predicament, Fisk actually kicks Alistair Smythe out of Crime Central. An 8 out of 10 episode. Sure, it is one of my favorite stories from the show, but the animation and plot had issues, like why watch Peter Parker die and not just send someone like the Scorpion or another criminal after him to kill him in the hospital? And didn't Chameleon, couldn't he just kill them in the van? Anyway, here we officially got more than halfway through reviewing every Spider-Man TAS episode, wow, on this channel. So yeah, we have about, well, we actually have 31 more episodes. So thank you all for watching, and I really hope you enjoy.